Hello, welcome. Uh, so I got another small collection. This was from a guy, friend of mine from work. So this friend, he told me that, hey, I have a friend that wants to sell his collection. I don't know anything about comics. He said that he had something good in there, but he was asking for uh, something around $150 for all of it. So I say, okay, let's see what he have. He gave me his phone number. I call him. He sent me some pictures, and yeah, I think 150 was a little bit too much for what he showed me. So I'll show you later what the pictures he sent me, what books he showed. So, but it was pretty much Iron Fist. Marvel premiere, the early issues or early appearances of Iron Fist. So I said, okay, what do you say about 100? 100. So he said, okay. And that was it. So there was a big surprise in this collection, and I'll show you later. But let's start with this. So, not many keys from the beginning, but cool stuff. There's something in here that I actually like, but it I got a surprise, like I said, that I'm gonna show you later. But even without that, I think I think these are pretty cool books. So let's start. So here we have Thor. I don't know if this is the first meeting between Thor and Dracula, but pretty cool. So yeah, I think this is Lady Sif yeah. I love Annihilation, so this is a good addition to my collection. Ronan 1 Annihilation. Cool. So I'm trying, well, not really trying, but I have a small collection of the West Coast Avengers. There's some cool stuff here, especially the later part of the run when John Byrne took over. But the early issues like this one, this is actually interesting because this is Mockingbird fighting the original Ghost Rider, and this book was actually later retconned when Mockingbird was brought back to life. In this issue, she kills Ghost Rider. Like I said, this is not the Ghost Rider, the motorcycle, Spirit of Vengeance. This is the original from Marvel Western era. So she kills him apparently because he raped her. It's something really bad. So there was something of a controversy around this issue when it was retconned. But yeah, cool. This is a good one. What if Thor versus Conan? I love Conan. Conan is one of my favorite non superhero uh, ever from Marvel or whatever it is. I don't know who's publishing it right now, but I love Conan. So this is cool. Doctor Strange. So I looked this up, and apparently this is the first time Marvel revealed the origin of the vampires from the Marvel universe. So isn't this issue here pretty cool, huh? Avengers, John Byrne. Again, Avengers, John Byrne. I think this is when Miss Marvel joins the team. Um, yeah, another Avengers. Cool, good. Mm, yeah, looking good. Another Avengers. Cool. So this one right here, Avengers Initiative. I really like this run, this small like what do you say, like a small series. It only ran for yep, yeah, only ran for not long, but I really love it. When it came out uh, way back in, I don't know, like 10 or 15 years ago. I really like it, and I have almost the complete run now. This is one of the books I didn't have. I think this is the last issue. Pretty cool. Oh, sorry, X Men Empire. Yeah. Mm, Hickman. Yep, Hickman. Yeah, cool. Another one of the Avengers Initiative. Like I said, I really love this run. This series is amazing. You should check it out. Uh, it centers up around like Billy's Marvel characters. It's really cool. So this is interesting. It's Cable, a random book of Cable, random issue, but in this book they reveal that when Cable first showed up on the main Marvel continuity from the future, sorry, he encountered Rogue when she was escaping Mystique or something like that. So yeah, interesting. This one right here looks like whatever champions, but it's actually one of the first issues that from John Byrne back in the day. So you see, no, this is Gil Kane, but the interior art is from John Byrne. Pretty cool, huh? Fan song, Captain America, everything Captain America. I just grab it. I love Captain America. Old Man Logan. So this is the first appearance of Old Man Punisher. A little silly, but yeah, cool issue. I already read this. It's pretty cool. Really cool. Marvel Team Up, Spider-Man and Ghost Rider. Yep. I think that Marvel Team Up is one of the one of the Spider-Man books that nobody collects, and that's a shame because it's really cool. It's got amazing art, and yeah, so you should check it out. Another Spider-Man team up with Human Torch, cool, and yeah, Fantastic Four maybe. Another one, Spider-Man Deadlock. Oh, it's got some writing in here. I don't know what it says. Iron Man. Another one, Spider-Man and Doctor Doom. Cool. And yet another one, Spider-Man, Moondragon, and Doctor Doom and Vision. That's a lot of characters in there. Hulk, Peter David. I love Peter David. So yep, like I said, everything about Captain America I see, I just grab it. This is an annual, pretty cool. And this one, so I've been looking for this one for a long time. Cool cover, and it's amazing cover. Actually, cover. Sorry, actually, pretty cool. I love it. And interior art by Sal Buscema. Pretty cool. Amazing Spider-Man. I think it's John Romita Jr. I think. Another Hulk issue. Peter David. I love Peter David. Miss him. Yep. Yet another one. Cool. Scarlet Spider. I really like Ben Riley and Kane. They're like I really like them. So this is cool. What issue is this? Issue 16. Cool. Another one. I've never read this series. People say it's pretty cool. So well, time to check it out, right? So Spider Girl is one of my favorite Marvel characters ever. I have almost the complete run from Volume 1 I still have some issues that I'm missing, but in this small collection, there was a lot of Spider Girls that I actually didn't have, so that's cool. Cool cover. Yeah, this is not a Spider Girl. This is one of Spider Girl's best friends. Random Avengers. John Byrne. Yep. Another Avengers. Tales from the Age of Apocalypse. I don't know if this is like a compendium or paperback or something about. Cool. Yeah, another one. I don't think this is something different. Tales from the Age of Apocalypse. Alan Cooper. Yep. Cool. So there you go. More Spider-Girl books. Like this is amazing. Just look at this cover. I love it. It's amazing. Cool stuff. Another one. Yep. Funny Face. One of the early issues. Well, not on 21. Cool. Spider Island #1. Oh, plus a bonus. Yep. A bonus story from Spider Girl. Bingo. Cool. Renew Your Vow. So I've read the first issue of this series and I like them, but always felt like they were doing pretty much the same they did before with Spider Girl. So, but it's still cool. So yeah, I'm gonna read this. So, so this is one of the reasons why I bought this collection. So this issue was on the pictures he sent me is Spider Girl 79. I didn't have this issue, but the thing is that this is signed by uh oh shit, tip of my tongue. Tom DeFalco and Ron Franz. These guys, DeFalco is the writer and Ron Franz the artist. And pretty too bad I don't have Fushima here. He was inking this book, but yeah, this is really good. It's amazing to have a book signed by them, DeFalco and Ron Friends. Just wish it was a book with a Spider Girl on the cover, but yeah. There's a certificate here. Okay. Yeah, pretty much they say, I certify that this book was signed by DeFalco. Cool. So this is one of the books the guy sent me, and this is one of the other pictures of the books he had here. He sent me. Sparger 75. So this is mm, something as a small key issue, but recently it has become a little bit expensive. I think it's because of the black custom, but yeah, look it up on eBay. It's going around $20 on a little bit more than that. So cool. So yeah, this is actually pretty good. Uh, didn't have it on my collection, so yeah, there you go. And this is another book that he sent, Sensational Spider-Man, number zero. Sorry, there's a holographic cover. Cool, right? This is by Dan Jorgens, Klaus Janson. I was looking for this book. Actually, I've been looking to get it on the white, but no luck so far. So I saw it here, and yep, amazing, cool book. This one, it looks like a random book, right? But I looked this up, and so this series, Marvel Superheroes. So every Marvel story that never got published, Marvel was like getting them published here in this collection on Marvel Superheroes. So it's got a bunch of so this book has like three stories, but the main one that you see in the cover is Miss Marvel and Sabretooth. So the reason of that is that on the first volume one of Miss Marvel Chris Claremont was writing the book. So what he wanted to do is that on the last issue, Miss Marvel was supposed to fight Sabretooth, but the book got canceled, and the artist had already done all the pages, everything was done, but it never saw publication. So uh, some years later, they published it here. So pretty good, pretty cool to have. So I have almost a complete run of Miss Marvel. So yeah, I feel like I was missing this book, this story, and I just learned about this and cool. The Punisher number two, number two, right? This is wow. Okay, huh? There you go. Klaus Johnson, maybe I don't know. Cool. Hulk annual number 12. Uh, this is I don't know who it is. Anderson. Okay, Brent Anderson maybe. Son of M. Cool series number one, right? Yep. Another Son of M. Yep. This is a pretty cool book. Xavier Institute Alumni Yearbook. Cool. I've never seen this before actually. I've seen the picture, but the illustration of this cover, but never I didn't know it was a book. So yeah. House of M, random issue. Yep. Marvel Comics presents Wolverine versus Wildchild. Cool. No, this is a special cover, whatever. Yeah, Rogue is without colors. Cool. Oh yeah, variant edition. Cool. New Mutants. I think this is the first time. I think this is when Magic joins the team. I'm not really sure, but cool cover though. Oh yeah, and this is the first time she becomes Magic. Yeah, this is a mini series by Chris Claremont and John Buscema, I think. Cool. And random Amazing Spider-Man book, John Byrne. Yeah, John Byrne. So those are the books that was in this small collection. So it's not like a collection per se, but because I haven't showed you the other books that I got. So in the pictures this guy sent me, there he also sent apart from the other ones, other books I showed you already. So he sent on other books, Iron Fist from the Marvel Premiere issues, not the first volume of Iron Fist, but Marvel Premiere. So there's several key issues in that small run. So he showed me a couple of those books, and I said, okay, yeah, I saw first appearance of Colleen Wing. That was actually pretty cool. I love it. I love her. When I saw the TV show Netflix, I really like her character. So that's pretty cool. So I show you the books. Uh, so these are the books he showed me. Not all of them, but yeah, here you go. So this is Marvel Premiere Iron Fist. Marvel Premiere 16. This is actually the second appearance of Iron Fist, and I didn't know that. So I knew it was early issues of early appearances of Iron Fist, but I really didn't know this was the second appearance of Iron Fist. Cool. And then I got this is actually in order. So 16, 17. This is the origin of Iron Fist. Then you have 18. I think this is the last issue of the origin, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, then I got this book over here, and this is Colleen Wing's first appearance. She's not on the cover, but yeah. So he told me this is a key issue. And I was like, okay, have to look it up, and yep, Colleen Wing, pretty cool, right? So actually, he was asking $150 mainly because of this book. And it's funny because what I'm gonna show you later, but this is the main book he was like asking for money for the $150. So that's crazy. I mean, it's a cool book, but nothing close to that. But, anyways, so this one right here, I think this is the first time. Let me see. Yeah, this is the first time Misty Knight is mentioned, I think. So it's a very small key, but cool. Still really cool. And this is another small key issue. This guy over here, I remember his name. I think he's Warhawk. He later shows up on Uncanny X-Men, and yeah, because Chris Claremont. Uh, I think by this point Chris Claremont was writing the book. I don't know, but Claremont used this guy over here on Uncanny X-Men on the first appearance of the Hellfire Club, something like that. So cool. Then we move to the Iron Fist, Volume One. This is issue number 3. Cool book, right? And there you go. That's Misty Knight, right? Yes. And interior art by John Byrne. So I love him. So this is pretty cool. And this issue here, John Byrne cover, you really have no idea. The interior pages, the art is so good. Byrne was shining here, and I can see why he was picked to be the main artist from X Men. It's amazing artwork. So yep. And last but this book, this is the last issue of the first volume of Iron Fist. Claremont. This book had it all. Like it looked like an X-Men X-Men book because you have Claremont writing, you have interior pages done by John Byrne, and the cover is actually done by Cockrum. So yeah, this is the first time they meet. The Iron Fist meets the X-Men. They fight. Of course, they fight, and pretty cool. And but so there's one more book inside this collection that I was like, oh my god, this can't be real. So remember what I told you guys? This guy sent me all the other books I show you, and the other one over here, like First Calling Win, right? So all cool books. I really like them and everything, but I got to like haggle a little bit, and I we got it onto $100 instead of $150 that he wanted first. But then I got all the books, and I came home and I was looking at them, and I found this guy over here. So yeah, this was between these books. So I was like, at first I thought this was only like a reprint because it has to be a reprint, right? There's no way this is the the actual first appearance. Just tossed in there without anything. So, and the guy seems that like he knew something about comics. He wasn't like he knew about comics. Maybe he wasn't the best comic book fan ever, but he knew some stuff. But that's why I was so surprised. This has to be a mistake. So yeah, just look at it. It's amazing, amazing, amazing book. Pretty good condition too. Yeah, small bands over there in the corner, but other than that, it looks good. But it has a big tear here on the front cover. I just put tape on the interior to stop it from getting worse. But other than that, it's an amazing shape. Maybe without the tear on the cover, I don't know, maybe seven something. Well, yeah, of course, with the tear, it should be less than that. But that's just to show you how good the book is. Interior pages are white. It's crazy. So I was like, there's no way this was intentionally. This guy had to. This has to be a mistake. So I was like for a long time I was like really thinking about should I call this guy or no. So I didn't do anything wrong. I paid what we agreed on. So the book is mine. But it didn't feel right to me because if it was me, I would want to have my book back, right? So I text him, and he never read the text. So I waited for a day, and eventually he texted back, and he said like, yeah. So he was like, he was like, oh shit, the book wasn't there. I had no idea it wasn't there. So he said, yeah, of course, that book was not supposed to be in there. So I said, yeah, I understand, but what can we do about it? Because I want it. I want it now. So so I ended up paying the $50 that he initially wanted. So it was we agreed on $150. I don't know if I will pay for this, but I don't know. I don't know, guys. This is I was not expecting this book at all, and for $50, I don't know if that's too much or not or what, but come on, it's first Iron Fist. It's amazing interior art by Gil Kane. So, yep, and plus the other books. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. But yeah, this was a big one for me. Uh, yep. So let me know what you think. Thank you for watching, and if you like my videos, well, this is my second video. But if you like it, please let me know so I can do more of these. Uh, yep, I'm planning on going out there in the wild to look for more books, and yep, I have more videos for you guys. Thank you. Bye.